So I have finally seen the Adam Eve special of Invincible, and for a character that I honestly didn't care much about, it did give me some well-earned development and more understanding towards the character. And now after the special, I feel like she's one of the most powerful beings outside of Mark that is a superhero, right? Because basically speaking, this whole special was to tell you why her and her parents don't get along. That was the main idea for this special. She was created in a lab to be a weapon, but the scientists ended up developing a heart. He didn't want her to be a weapon, so he gave her to a family whose child died. They didn't know the child didn't come back to life because the doctors told them, it's a miracle, your child was brought back to life. That's kind of weird, isn't it? And they just believed her. Better yet, the doctors just believed that was the same baby. What's going on? The doctor had to be in on it, high key. And the special just makes you kind of feel bad for her because this whole thing is about everybody noticing she's a little bit not normal. And everybody and everything just wants her to be normal, from her parents to the doctor that had a change of hearts, and even her friend that she had in here for the first couple of minutes that I don't remember the name of. But it's clear as day that she's not normal. She's special. She's meant to do something special. She's meant to be something special. And that's what this episode wanted to show you, why and how she's special. I haven't seen Invincible in a while, so being thrust back into a prequel and seeing like the Guardians of the Globe, it was like, oh my god, that's right, these are the guys from episode 1 that you're not meant to remember that well, besides like the Immortal, I think that's his name. But everybody else is like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember these guys, except for the person in the green suit, who I'm pretty sure on the first episode was a woman, but in this special was a guy. It's interesting to see how Homelander interacts with everybody from the Guardians of the Globe to how he interacts with his family now towards how he does at the end of Invincible season 1, because in here you can tell that something is off. Like, he definitely kind of feels sad that Mark isn't developing his powers, but he's willing to wait it out, it seems like. And that's what the whole first season kind of was about, that you haven't developed your powers, nothing's happened, and the moment you did, boom, everything changed. Omni-Man's mission was set forth. You know, here you kind of saw some of his psyche towards that, and the anguish and anger that came with it. I wish I had more to say about Eve, but the special just makes me feel sad for her, because not only is she living a life where everybody wants her to be normal, but her previous life in the lab is trying to be replaced with experiment after experiment, and each one worse than the other, and they all have this grudge against her because the director dude always talks about her as the perfect being. So the moment they have a chance to finally meet her, they just try to kill her until the end of their life. And it just makes you feel sad. Nobody sees her side of the story. Her parents don't even try to understand her or kind of help her understand the world. They just say, stop being a freak, be normal. And it's like, what kind of a parent does that? I understand that your baby died and came back to life, but I don't think that gives you the right to tell her, like, please stop being a freak and be normal. We just want a normal life and we don't want you to die. Explain that to her if you're gonna tell her to be normal. Like, I don't know. And I guess you could say the same thing for Adam Eve as well. Everybody wants her to be normal, but she's dead set on not understanding them and not coming down to their level to try to come to an agreement. She says, no, I'm meant to do something special. I want to do something that matters. I don't want to be normal. I want to change the world, and that's why she went down the superhero route. And that eventually leads to Invincible season 1, where she does eventually just runs away from home for the umpth time. And now she lives in this big old treehouse or something, right? But yeah, it's just more understanding from that. Long story short though, I don't like the parents. The parents fucking suck. Fuck her parents. They can die. But with that being said, what are your opinions on the Adam Eve special for Invincible? Leave them down in the comments down below. Even if you guys see this, I'm not even sure because I've made this video so late compared to when the special came out. But I'm just in a little, reviewing mood. I'm in a little reviewing mood. So let me know what you think about the special, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay, goodbye.